The Ace of Pentacles. This is the big money card. It means financial success and financial security, a successful business venture, a large investment. It could mean a large amount of money has come in or a large amount of money has gone out. It could be a stock or bond, capital gains, a startup capital, receiving a large sum of money. It could mean an inheritance. It could indicate something is very expensive, having huge expenses. It can also represent the physical manifest realm, like the earth or the physical body. It can represent equipment also. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This means a great loss of money, financial ruin, a bankruptcy. This can indicate a large amount of money has been spent. This is a large down payment, a large debt or payment owed, maxed out on the credit cards, a heavy loss in the stock market. Poverty, in that it means that you had the money in the first place and then lost it, could just represent fears about being broke if it's in the thinking position. If you're asking if someone who has passed on is in the light or not, upright would mean that they are earthbound, because that's the physical plane, and reversed would mean that they have made it into the light because they are no longer in the physical plane. This could also represent broken equipment, equipment failure, having poor physical condition, and also, since it represents the body, it can represent physical assault and battery. The Two of Pentacles. This is the card for balance. It means stable, capable, multitasking, having a good technique, performing well under pressure, weighing a dilemma. They're deliberating on the pros and cons of a matter or two equally attractive prospects in order to make a choice. They're trying to form an opinion about something. It could also indicate that things are still up in the air, a decision has not been made, a determination has not been made. It could indicate that there are two of a thing, meaning more than one, or that things are being exchanged one for the other, or that money has been sent across the wires, like transferring funds from one account to another. It could mean that they are mixing two things or combining things. It could mean cyclic, like a thing that is spinning, like a hurricane or a tornado, an El Nino. It could represent a cable company, because this is information going across the wires. It could represent wheels. Medically, it means the feet or the legs, like spraining your ankle, or twisting the ankle, or twisting your leg, but we will go over that in more detail when we cover the medical aspects of the cards. Two of Pentacles reversed. This is usually going to come up if someone's going to trip or fall or sprain their ankle, break a leg, break their foot. Is any problems with the leg or foot area. They may be needing shoes, or maybe they need special shoes or a wheelchair. They could also have a loss of equilibrium. They could get vertigo. It could also mean they've been thrown off balance if you're talking metaphorically. They're unable to juggle the demands. They could feel overwhelmed. They've got too many things up in the air. They're not able to formulate an opinion or make a decision or a choice. Two items are unequal. They're not the same in some way. For example, my brother took a ring to a jewelry shop. They replaced his high-quality diamond with a lower quality diamond without him knowing it. They're not having the same value as the other. It's a bait and switch. Too much of one thing compared to another. A thing that is out of balance. For example, you could have tire problems. The steering wheel could shake or shimmy. You're having problems with a phone company, a cable company, or electrical wiring. There's problems wiring money. The Three of Pentacles, this is the job card, but it's a higher skilled job. They've had special training, so it could represent getting a new job. It can mean an increase in your rank or duty, prestige, and earnings. He is a master craftsman. He's skilled in a profession or a trade. Having marketable skills, intricate detailed work, sculpting, chiseling, carving, building something. It indicates it is man-made versus being natural. Creating something of enduring and lasting beauty. Working on something like a project. This could also represent anyone who works with wood, like a carpenter, making cabinets. Three of Pentacles reversed. This would be loss of their job, being laid off. They get no pleasure in their work, or they're not being able to work. They're stuck in a job that they don't like. They have no marketable skills. They're not skilled at their current job, an unskilled labor, poor workmanship, problems with a project. Four of Pentacles. They're being possessive. It used to be the card for greedy, but really it just means that they're trying to hang on to something. They don't want to share it. They're clinging to it. They're trying to keep it from prying eyes. They're unable to let a thing go, whether it's a tangible thing or an intangible thing, like an insult or hurt feelings or something. They want it back. They're hanging on in a stubborn way. They really want it. Maybe it's a hoarder that could be squirreling it away. It could indicate that it's in their possession. They're trying to keep something private. They're being protective, whether over a thing or even over a person. They're tucking something or someone away for safekeeping. They're hiding it from prying eyes, holding on to one's privacy, securing something. It could be a safe, guarding what they have. They want others to stay away. They're hiding out. It could be a hideout or even a storm shelter. It could also represent storage. Four of Pentacles reversed. They're releasing something. They're letting it go. They're not hanging on to it anymore. It could represent forgiving and forgetting. The message is to just let it go, physically or metaphorically. They're moving on from outdated beliefs or attitudes and relationships. They do not hold something dear to them, meaning it's not important to them. They don't give it the care that it might deserve. There's no safeguards or protection being provided to a thing or to someone. A thing or a person is not being kept safe. Medically, it is the arms and the hands. The Five of Pentacles, this is the illness, injury, and poverty card. It means diseased, being sick, hurt, being in poor health, declining health. They're aging. There's physical deterioration, whether to a person or to a thing. It could mean poverty, being poor, being locked out, rejected. They're impoverished, having a feeling of being poor or feeling or being destitute. They're suffering. They're facing hardships. They're an outcast. They're feeling rejected, mistreated, suffering violence. They've been physically abused. They've been neglected, abandoned. They could be a beggar. They could be homeless. Medically, it's all injuries or illnesses, including amputations. Five of Pentacles reversed. It means the health is being restored. The reversal of poverty. Health issues are correctable or in the process of being corrected. Their illness is in remission. Healing is taking place. They will recover. They could be someone who works with the handicapped or the homeless or the ill or injured or those who are abused because they're turning the situation around. The Six of Pentacles. This indicates financial stability, meaning that they are able to make all of their bills, pay all their debts, all of their creditors. They're making ends meet and they're having some left over to share with others. It could also indicate that they owe a lot of people, that they are a sharing person. They are donating to charity. They're helping the less fortunate in times of need. They're a humanitarian. They're giving or receiving assistance. It usually involves some sort of financial aid being given, but it can be any type of help rendered, their own financial aid. Six of Pentacles reversed. This would mean that they're not making ends meet. They're unable to pay all of their bills. They've got too many bills and too many creditors. They're financially unstable. They're overdrawn. They're overextended. They're unable to support themselves. They're not receiving the assistance that they needed or that they expected. They're wanting to help out, but they're not able to. They just don't have it to give. It also means there's no giving or receiving going on, or that things are not reciprocal. The Seven of Pentacles, this is another work card. It also means getting a new job. It's similar to the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles is more highly qualified labor, and this Seven of Pentacles is more menial or manual labor. He's a handyman, a farmer, a gardener. They're doing gardening, landscaping, plants, a construction worker. They love the outdoors. They would rather work outdoors than in an office. They're a woodsman. They're a hunter. And it also means that it's time to reap the rewards of your labor. You can see that he has been growing these pentacles on the vine for quite some time, and it's now time to harvest. A plan that has come to fruition. They're satisfied from a job well done. It could also mean in due time, when the time is right. And since the Pentacles talks about the physical realm, this could mean 7 months. Seven of Pentacles reversed. It means they lost their job or they quit their job. It could mean they're looking for work and unable to find it. They don't like their work or they don't want a job, unable to reap the harvest of their labors and their hard work. Long laid plans are being dashed. There's no future potential in this project. Disappointment or failure in some sort of enterprise that did not come to fruition. Eight of Pentacles. This is the card for school, training, education, reading, writing, a classroom, their signature, their studying, an autograph, reports, paperwork, books. documents, notarized, a clerk, contract, the records, a journal, a diary, email, a letter, a teacher, student, a studious child, learning a new skill or knowledge, learning the tools of the trade, an apprenticeship, craftsmanship, working with wood, cabinet making, wood carvings, assembling something, concentrating on the work at hand. It shows that they planned it. Eight of Pentacles reversed. They're not trained, they're uneducated, they're illiterate, they dropped out, they're failing in school, or they're skipping school, they have a reading or learning disability, they lied about their training or education, they didn't do their homework, didn't do their due diligence, didn't read it, a problem with a document or a contract, an undocumented illegal immigrant, they dread signing the papers, such as in a divorce. The Nine of Pentacles, this is affluent, wealthy, financially secure, above average income, all material comforts, being pampered, they led a sheltered life. She's well dressed, she's elegant, she's in a garden, an enclosure, safe from the outside world. It could mean they're feeling secure and self-confident. It could refer to one's personal and material possessions. They're being unscathed, untouched by the turmoils affecting others. It could represent all types of luxury items such as jewelry, clothing, furniture, actual garden or flowers, the outdoors, being outside. It could represent land such as property, acreage, a secured environment, area, or compound such as being on post, a FEMA camp, a shelter, a safe house or safe haven. It could represent a country's borders being secured. Nine of Pentacles, reversed. This is the loss of wealth and personal property, loss of financial independence, possibly having to rely on others for financial support, bad financial planning, having lost the farm or the property, bankruptcy, feelings of insecurity or lack of confidence. This is not a safe and secure environment. The borders or compound is not secured. 10 of Pentacles. This is the home or the house card. It could be an apartment, an office, a hotel, any room, any building. It could mean that they are in the house or it's in the house. It could be a safe house. They could be a homemaker, staying at home, working from home. The focus is on home and family. Homebound, a peaceful and tranquil home and family life. They're planning to purchase a new home or a new property. Renovations of the home or home improvements. They're in the business of home construction. They could be a realtor, home repairs, or real estate. They could be a property investor. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Disruptive or unhappy family life. There's too many people in the house. They've been evicted or thrown out, having no place to live. They lost the house. A foreclosure, afraid to leave the house, such as in agoraphobia. They're homebound. They're grounded. Structural problems like roof leaks, foundation cracks, appliances broke. They're living in the projects. Fights over who gets the house or you don't get the house. If in question whether to buy this house, I would not buy this house. The Page of Pentacles. These are payments and dues that are made in installments like child support, fees, layaway. This is also gifts or gifts and money to children, a child's allowance, paying for school, classes, paying for private school or college, getting a grant or a scholarship, a bonus check, sharing an item or sharing part of it, an item of value, payback is now due, making restitution. The 8 rays can indicate portions of something or parts of something or fractions of a whole, or can indicate blocks of time such as 6 months. An ethnic child, a non-biological child. This could be an earth sign child, which is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And the best way to remember the birth date, zodiac signs, is to repeat it. For example, saying Pentacles earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Pentacles earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Page of Pentacles reversed. This means not sharing, not giving a portion of, not giving a gift, rejecting a gift, maybe giving the gift back, not receiving a gift, no money for school supplies or education, no grants, no loans or scholarships, no money to the kids, not getting child support, unable to support the child's expenses, lost money such as your purse, wallet, or a credit card, non-payment of your credit cards, your rent, or your fees, unable to buy or purchase an item. This could represent the stepchild. They reject the child, can also mean because it is not their child. A lazy, non-productive child. Parts of a whole, but not the whole. Parts are missing, partially, or part-time. The Knight of Pentacles. This means getting a bank loan, getting the credit cards, checks, getting a nice sum of money, someone of a reliable nature who helps you in some way, making good money, receiving or giving personal or financial assistance to others. This means that they're going to help you. The Knight of Pentacles reversed means not getting the loan, not getting the credit card, not getting the financial help that they needed or expected. They do not support you in some endeavor. Problems with money, an unreliable person, probably uninterested in employment. They are not financially dependable or reliable. Lost significant amount of money. Bad credit reports, having poor credit. They lost their credit card or lost their checks, having bounced checks or hot checks. Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign woman, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. They handle money or loans. They could be an accountant. They work for a bank or in a bank department. They have good business practices. They're efficient and dependable. A practical and down-to-earth type of a woman, not necessarily an earth sign. She could be an ethnic woman with darker hair and skin. Since the Ace of Pentacles is a physical realm, the Queen of Pentacles is like the Earth Mother and can represent products of the earth like dirt, fruits and vegetables, spice, incense, or peat moss. This card consistently was coming up for the smoldering peat moss fires in Russia back in July 2010. Other cards that were coming up for the moss fires were the Seven of Cups for smoke and the Eight of Cups for evacuations. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, it means a woman of reduced means. She is not financially secure. She may be broke. She may be very impractical in business, spends more than what she has, or she has squandered all of her money. She's financially dependent on others. She handles money poorly. She's not a good accountant. She doesn't keep her books. She doesn't keep her checkbook up. But it can also mean that she does manage her money appropriately, but she's in a temporary position where money is tight. The King of Pentacles. This is an earth sign male, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This card means wealthy, but yet it's old money, a savings account, a financial institution like a bank. He could be a bank manager. He could be a rich man or a rich woman. They're financially established. They have a large savings account like a nice nest egg. They have a comfortable retirement. It can be 401ks, their retirement funds, their stocks and bonds. They could be a corporate head who manages the money. It could be the stock markets. They could be bankrolling a project, a reliable man that you can financially count on. The King of Pentacles reversed. A huge financial loss, having lost their savings or lost their stocks and bonds, lost all their retirement. Be sure that you keep an eye on your bank accounts and take precautions. This would not be something to invest in. There's no financial means or financial backing. They're heavily in debt. They're financially stressed. A financial institution that could be in trouble. The bank might be going under, for example. Shady business practices. A dishonest businessman. He will take you for your money. Scrutinize all business contracts and negotiations if you get this card reversed. They squandered the money away. Medically, this could be the liver,